Imagine being so miserable growing up that your only plan was to either run away or get married. I was literally praying to get married at like 15 years old. Praying to God. I was like, please, please send me a husband. I'm begging you. Send me a husband so I can get the fuck out of this house. He sends you a fucking loser. A loser. But at this point, you don't care what he sends you. A loser or not. This is your one-way ticket out. So, long story short, engaged at 17, married at 18, divorced at 21. Thank God. In the Arab community, if you're divorced, you're considered used goods. And I hated knowing that at first, but then I was like, this could serve me. So I had to figure a way to get out again without getting married this time. That was literally the only way I was able to get out the second time around, was because 1, I was used goods. 2, I became the best liar in the universe. Unfortunately, I hate liars, but in order to survive, I literally had to become a professional liar. And that's what I did. My last semester of nursing school, you had to pick where you were going to do your preceptorship at, and I lied. And I applied to the one that was furthest away. I told my parents that this was my only way to graduate. It took a little convincing, but I'm telling you, because I was used goods, it made it so much easier. And my mom was like, what are people gonna say? People don't give a fuck. They really don't give a shit about me and my life because they're so busy with their own lives and their own shit. They don't care that she went and lived on her own to go study for school. Nobody gives a fuck. And that's so sad to me that I was that depressed and that miserable that nobody stopped and thought, like, when I wanted to get married so young, they were just like, they didn't like the guy, so that's the only reason they didn't want me to go through with it. I don't blame them. He was, again, a fucking loser. If this was a different guy, especially if he was like my cousin or from the family, oh, they would have loved that shit. All jokes aside though, it is so freaking sad that my own parents were in denial of how I was feeling as a child. They did not give a they didn't care. I was so depressed. I was so sad. They did not care. My dad always hated me growing up. That's another story. I showed feelings. I was labeled as weak and sensitive. He was all macho and tough. He never shared any feelings at all. I'm 31 years old, and I've never heard my dad say the words, I love you, to me. And he made it his mission to spoil my sister, like, in front of me and, like, love on her and do all these things, like, in front of me as a kid. Like, he literally made it his mission, and he would say it out loud. He was like, she's my favorite. Oh, she's my yuck. Grow up, sir. Anyways, I literally, at least like once a week, have nightmares about living in my parents' house again. Legitimate nightmares. I'm sitting there plotting a way to get out, like in my dream. I'm like plotting, how the hell am I gonna get out of here? I'm stuck again. No, like what happened? And then I wake up and I'm living my own life and I'm in my own house and I'm with my family that I chose. And I can't tell you a better feeling. I can't tell you a more amazing feeling than that. If anyone goes no contact and you decide to ever break it, you're gonna see exactly why you went no contact.